Hey CrossFit Deliverance athletes, let's dive into the programming for another Be Relentless vlog. It's going to be day 3 of our gymnastics test out for the cycle. We're going to be working on inversions, so we're going to be working on handstand holds against the wall, standing handstand holds, and then handstand walks. Remember, this is your time to go ahead and stretch yourself, get uncomfortable, get into the middle of the floor. If you've gone ahead and kicked upside down and held a decent time for a hold up against the wall, try to stretch yourself. This is your time. See if you can go ahead and start moving your hands, anything like that, right, on the middle of the floor. If we haven't yet gotten the skill to go ahead and kick up to the wall where our chest is facing away from the wall that your feet are on, then at that point, that's okay. Do a wall walk and just try to beat your hold time than the prior test that you had done. Just stretch yourself, right? Guys, test week is all about just going ahead and trying to reach a little farther, digging a little deeper, seeing if you can go ahead and beat your prior metrics. Let's go ahead talking about reaching down deep. Let's talk about the WOD after the tests. It is going to be double grace question mark. This is a workout that really tests your ability on the last third after you've done a good chunk of work to be like, okay, how much do you want it and how well did you move before you got to the last third? So let's preface it, right? It's going to be 30 clean and jerks at 135 and 95 pounds for RX. Then you're going to do 30 bar over burpees, not facing, so that means you can jump over the bar any way you want. And then it's going to be with whatever time is left in 10 minutes, maximum amount of clean and jerks at the same weight. So the whole thought is that if you go fast enough, you'll be able to do 30 clean and jerks on the front and then 30 plus clean and jerks on the back end. Now, if you've done this workout already when we redid it in the beginning of the gymnastics cycle, and you kept at the same weight, right? And then you just tried to get more reps, this is where I would argue, cool, it's time not to go ahead and stay stagnant in the weight and get more reps. It's actually time to go ahead and increase the weight by 5, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, depending on how much of a strength increase you might have had, and go ahead and just reach for the same amount of reps completed as last time rather than just getting more reps. All right, go ahead, talk to your coach. I should be there all day to go ahead and kind of help you through, but that's going to be the concept for the workout. And that's that when you get back to the bar after the bar over burpees, that's the time to where if your mechanics were sharp and they were good and you really worked on keeping a clean concentric and eccentric of the clean and jerk on the first 30, then you should be able to keep a relatively clean and quality mechanics on the back half. If you let the mechanics and the quality of the clean and jerk go out the door on the first 30, I can guarantee you you're going to be getting to the second set, that max clean and jerk, and you're just going to, it's going to crumble, right? Or the first 2 or 3 will feel okay, but then it's definitely going to catch up. So be okay, stay tight, lean into your mechanics, trust your form, but then go ahead and just understand that in terms of cardiovascularly, in terms of muscle fatigue, that lactic acid feeling of just burn, that lactic wall that you hit, it's going to start to hurt on that last of the workout. And you've just got to embrace it and just keep on going until the clock beeps. Guys, other than that, we're super excited. Ariel's going to be starting next week, the Monday before 4th of July. Look out for an email for our adjusted schedule for Independence Day. Remember, drink your water. Go ahead and keep on cheering people on in class, and go ahead and keep on reaching and finding a way to take that same exact concept of cheering people in class, pouring positive energy into somebody else outside of class, if that's at home, if that's at work, if it's just on the street, walking to your bus, whatever it is, right? That's what we want to do. Other just bullet points are Remember, the Fit 3D is not for everybody. Be okay with not using it if it doesn't seem like it will be a value added. I personally think it's a great tool, but you've got to do what's right for you. And then, of course, I'm very excited to just kind of get into July, which will be our monostructural work. Just working on just longer pieces of cardio endurance, just some basic work. It'll be hard, but it should be making us better at something to where the average CrossFitter does not enjoy. So let's go ahead, let's put some time into something that we don't enjoy so we can become better at it. So when we go to do it again after this next cycle, it's not as much of a stretch and as much work. So therefore we should not have so much of a negative mindset towards it. Guys, as always, be relentless in everything that you do in the gym, and then try to maintain that aspect, right? That mindset when you're doing things outside of the gym. We'll see ya.